absolutely love burlesque, and I thought it would be really fantastic to do something with a live band rather than just do it with backing tracks. I thought that doing it with a live band was something a bit different. So I asked my dear boyfriend if he would be interested in joining me and helping me to find a live band, which he wasn't. So I pestered him a bit more and a bit more and a bit more, and he still said no. So
in the start, Amy came up with a crazy idea for us to start this burlesque show, which I was not interested in the slightest.
So I first loved burlesque from watching Dita Von Teese, who is one of my favourite women of all time, and it just gave me an idea to do a show or try and do something like it over here, because I know in Lanzarote there's not anything like that. But just seeing the women up there, seeing how funny it could be and how different it was but still so sexy was just absolutely incredible. I loved it. So it gave me a big interest in doing something like that over here, which
show a little more, show a little less, and a little smoke. Welcome to Burlesque. Everything you dream of, but never can possess. Nothing's what it seems. Welcome to Burlesque.
For Amy, it was difficult getting the people together, finding the people that were actually interested in doing the show, and then when we did find the people, getting us all together for the start of the show.
The last few days before the show were an absolute nightmare. We had people dropping out, we had to cut a load of songs, we had to make the show shorter. So there was all these pressures that were coming on, and we were just trying to find a way of being able to salvage and make a good performance of it, and not being 100% confident. No one was confident. We had one of our dancers coming over from England who only had a day to learn some choreography and to know about the show and to practice the songs with the band. So it was a lot of pressure on everyone to try and fit it all in around people working and things like that. So it was very difficult, but everyone pulled together, and we just put as much time and effort as we could in and trying to make it.
Here with hours to go before the show, and we were still chopping and changing things, and I was wondering if we were going to be able to pull it off. We had 300 people that had paid tickets, so we could feel the pressure.
It was like minutes before the show was about to begin, and I was still putting peanuts out on the table and trying to light candles, and people were starting to come in the door, so we had to tell people to come back as we weren't ready for them. And then it was just the pressure then that the realisation that people were coming and people were coming to watch the show, and it was actually happening, and everyone had to get in the mindset for it and, you know, prepare for the show that we were about to do. Minutes before we went on, we all got together backstage, we all had a little pep talk and prepared ourselves for it. We could hear the music playing, we could hear everyone getting ready for us to start, and it was just now or never. We had to just go for it.
Right, so are you coming out with us now?
You guys go on.
Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3, burlesque.
Burlesque.
1, 2, 3, burlesque!
So the moment came for us to go out on stage and start the show. That's when I became very, very nervous. But standing out on stage, we started the first song, the dancers came out, it was going, the show was going. I could see the reaction of the people, they were all quiet, watching. I could see it was going to go well. It was going to go well.
Everyone had sort of calmed down, they'd got into it, everyone was a bit more relaxed, and I tried to be, although I had this weight on my shoulders that the best part wasn't over yet, that I had to prepare to do the striptease, which hadn't been practiced and hadn't been done with the band, and it was a very nerve-wracking experience. I was sat smoking numerous amounts of cigarettes, trying to prepare myself for getting the nipple tassels on. Show, it was incredible. It was an amazing atmosphere, everyone was so happy, it just flew by, the night absolutely flew by, and everyone wanted to talk to us and congratulate us, and it just seemed like you didn't have a minute on your own without people coming up and talking to you and asking questions and when was the next one, and it was really good, really great feeling for people to be so happy with it, so it was incredible, really good.